I've been watching a lot of videos, hearing a lot of perspectives. Some people talking about trading stocks, Alex Hermosi, who else? Luke Belmar, people like this. What is it? Tate. Occasionally, when they're talking about money, and I don't know really anything about finances, but I know I need to, so I'm going to begin that process of learning. But what I've gotten from just flippantly clicking on random videos that come up about finances is that the more I listen, the more I understand. The more that I consume, the more it makes sense without experiencing it. Ultimately, experience is the greatest wisdom you can get. But there's also this idea that you don't have to fail if you would take the old man's advice in the first place, if you would listen to him in the first place. And so what I mean by this is the more that I have learned and listened to, the more I absorb and am able to understand even without putting things into practice. A big thing that they talk about in the financial world is that it's all about mindset, that finances are a mindset. And for me, this didn't make sense 2 days ago, but it's starting to make sense now because um, I I got paid today, and instantly when I get paid, I feel like I have a freedom to spend the money because I have the money to spend. But this is where the mindset comes in, because the mindset says, I have this money, but I'm not, I can't spend it actually, even though I technically can. My mind needs to tell everything else that I can't, because the more you save, the more advantage you have. Uh, like, if I wanted to buy a $600 bike, but I keep, when I have $200, I keep spending it on food and maybe a t-shirt, I will never save up $600. And that's not even a lot of money. But if I continue to spend it, if I had only had the willpower and the self-control and the awareness to hold on to it 3 times, then I finally have it to spend. And this is where the mindset comes in, because you would think it's unimaginable to have 20K saved, when in reality, you could probably, even on a minimum wage job, save like 10K a year if you're aware of it, and then you'll have 20K in just 2 years. I've been working for 6 years, so with that logic and even the jobs that I've had, I could easily have 50K saved right now if I was aware of it, but I wasn't, and I haven't been. And so it's a mindset thing. It's a long game. But yeah, what I really just wanted to say was you'll start understanding things the more you go into it. And as a beginner, and they talk about this too, in like stocks and the mind game is don't trip yourself up in the beginning. Don't put yourself down in the beginning, because you will be terrible. But even in the beginning, you don't really think you're as bad as you are, which is a good thing. I think it's better to be stubborn, optimistic, and and even egotistical at times, because you kind of have the confidence to continue even when you're in reality not good. Um, because then if you continue with that naivete, if you do that long enough, then you actually will be good. But if you like are shy or overthinking or embarrassed, then you will stop and you will cease to make the progress that needs to be made consistently. So keep absorbing the knowledge that you want to acquire, even though you don't know it, even though you're not sure what you're even learning. It will begin to click the more that you continue to research and learn and study. So keep studying, keep going. It'll connect eventually. Comment what you thought of this video, any of your thoughts. I'd like to talk to you guys. I want to build a personal community on this. I don't want. I want a deep base that I can refer back to. I want to see people in the comments that I can see over and over again, so we can build like a real community. I don't want to just be a face for strangers. I want to actually know the people I'm talking to. So let's talk in the comments.